I've given some thought to how I wanted to do mirror mode, because I was originally considering not doing it. But I've had a moment of genius. So you see here how we have all these cups, right? You can go into mirror mode, you can do all the rest of it. Or, and obviously, and wait, I'm just going to go back. Or, and but the problem with doing it this way is you have to go through the intermissions, and that has to get edited down. Really, no one wants anymore. No one wants to watch me complain about intermissions anymore. Shockingly, this will shock many people, but I don't. You don't want to watch it. I don't want to make it. So I've come up with a solution. See, we know the 3-star challenge. We know how to get 3 stars in World. We just have to get 60 points. So what I'm going to do instead is actually genius. I'm going to go instead into versus mode. Pick His Holiness the Cow. Mirror mode. No teams. Very normal. Hard computers. 4 races. And what I will now do is head down and pick... Where is Mario Bros. Stadium? Oh, it's all the way up here. Mario Bros. Circuit. All we're going to do, and what we're going to do, is we're going to do 3 laps of Mario Bros. Circuit. Then we're going to go find Crown City. We're going to do 3 laps of that. And then we'll count it as a 3-star once I've been able to get 60 points on all 4 races. Now this is brilliant. Sheer absolute brilliance. Because what this means is that I don't have to play the intermissions anymore. I can still make content for the game that people might want to see, because I think people are presumably, I'm pre-recording this obviously, so I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming people are probably correctly getting a little bit annoyed about me constantly complaining about the track. So I fixed the problem. And how convenient for myself is that? What I haven't fixed is my bad driving ability. But, there's not a ton you can do about that, to be honest with you. But you know what? This is better. This is way better. Because you can set it to hard computers, which is what 150cc would have been. We don't have to deal with the intermission tracks anymore. And that means that I don't have to deal with the annoyances that come with, well, the intermissions. I don't have to edit them out. It can be like the Mario Kart Wii series was. And that's awesome. That's what we like to see. This is what... And after I'm done recording, I'll just go through and do the Grand Prix properly and get 3 stars on them. So you don't have to see it. Should this have to be the workaround? No. Absolutely not. And I think you'll agree. That having been said, this is what Nintendo has done. So blame them. So far everything's normal, right? Because, obviously I could have done this in the mirror mode Grand Prix. But if I go down to here, I can click Crown City. Beautiful. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but sometimes my genius is staggering. And now I get to have fun. Before it was very boring because I had to basically edit out most of the intermission. Now I don't have that problem. Now I can just vibe. And that's far more exciting. That's better for you at home because you don't have to listen to me complain about the intermissions over and over and over again. And you can appreciate the actually unhinged driving mechanics, which are legitimately good. Nintendo, if you're watching this, put me in charge of development of Mario Kart World. I got this. I got this. My video will long since have been out on how to fix this game, so all you have to... In fact, you don't even have to hire me. I am willing to let you use all those ideas. Consider them yours. Really. Like that's you know, I think that's pretty good. Nintendo wishes they could have achieved this level of brilliance. Absolute brilliance. The other thing, I finally figured out what my mic was doing, so I might have fixed that problem, unless I didn't. In which case, you can all laugh at me in the comments. And while you're down there, subscribe. Because this idea literally has saved this series for me. Look at this. Absolute, and it's 3 lap tracks. This is so much fun. I'm actually enjoying this. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I did not mean to do that. But it's fine. It's fine, because it's, again, normally I might worry. Normally I might bag a lot, but not this time. Why? Because I fixed the game for myself. We're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. And we've won. How? And that's all it took. That's all we needed to do. Here's the thing. Usually it takes me about... there are definitely benefits to the intermissions from a editing standpoint, because number one, I can cut a whole bunch of them out. But even if it is mildly infuriating, it does cut down overall length, which is nice. But also, there's less content in an intermission-based video, but there's better quality content in the non-intermission videos, like this one. You know, it's... which I think is better, and I think this is better. I think you guys are happy. I think you guys at home are happier when I'm happier. Because, like, no one really wants to watch a Debbie Downer all the time. And fair enough, honestly. But in the meantime, we can at least appreciate this game's absolutely brilliant driving style. I swear there was just a blue shell there. Huh? No! Oh, wherever it was, it's gone now. That was strangely satisfying. I have an idea. Okay, no more games. But we won. We've done it. I actually had to focus in there for a second. But this, if we'd won this on mirror mode, we're at 60 points. Which means that this is a full 3-star. Because that's how Mario Kart World works. And yes, there's no 3-star up there. I can't get the thumbnail clickbait unless I... whatever. But you know what? I had fun. I think that's better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we didn't have... I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I'd laugh. I've recently been playing a bit of... Well, actually, I guess this is a time to talk about. This is as much a journal entry for me as it is anything else. I have recently been taking up Civilization. Not Civ 7. I've heard I'm waiting a few years for it to be, for it to get the complete edition for 90% off. That's what I did for Civ 6. But which is what I've been playing. I've been playing Civ 6. And I just want to say that it's actually so good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've put about 70 hours in at this point. Played a couple games. I've discovered Canada's in Civ 2. Like, I've been playing through it on the Let's Play channel, actually. That was like my third game of Civ, because I played a little bit to see if it would be interesting, and I really liked it, so I've started playing more. I love that I can play as Canada in Civ, and it's actually so cool. I do hope they add that in for 7. Put in a different prime minister. You can put in actually what other prime minister could be, because Laurier is a great non-controversial choice. Unfortunately, there's kind of a lot of controversial PMs in our history. You can't really put anyone in from the 21st century. You can't put John A. Macdonald in because of reasons that are not appropriate for this YouTube video, but you probably know at this point what they are. The other issue is in terms of, you could put Robert Borden in, or probably Diefenbaker, but he didn't really do it. Diefenbaker, as far as I know, didn't really do very much. This is a problem that World didn't fix, that going to 3 laps has not fixed in the slightest. Which is the fact that, for some reason, the coins in the coin boxes are not ideal. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's a problem right there. But look at this lead. Look at this lead we're having. Look at the absolute state of the lead. Anyway, as I was saying, you could probably put in... The problem is Laurier represents such a perfect mix of English and French culture. So it's like... You could put Pearson in. Yeah, Pearson, that would be my pick. Pearson, if you really wanted to get desperate, you could go Mulrooney, but I don't think he's... The other thing is, I guess we'd have to probably evolve from England or France. Anyway, I've been just vibing along. I haven't really been thinking about the game very much. Which is actually kind of nice. It's weird though that I haven't put very many hours in. I don't know pretty much any of the tech, and I'm still kind of able to vibe. But I guess it's kind of an artifact of the CPU nerf, probably. Which is not ideal. Like, look at this lead. Look at that. Look at what the lead that was. I'm not sure how. I know there's a shortcut like that. I don't remember which side it would be on in mirror mode. I do know that Wario Stadium is one of the more unhinged variants of the track. So, it's whatever works. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, overall, nothing's really exciting's happened, which is good. It's good, actually, that nothing's exciting has happened recently. I'm hoping one day Civ 7 will go on sale for 90% off, and I'll just cop it then. But look at this. We're now in, like, we've now just had we've gone really fast. Like, this is better, I think. Let me know in the comments. No, my favorite part of everyone like talks about American history is about how it was so interesting, and it is kind of American history is fascinating. No one talks about the fact that one of our PMs used to get policy advice from his cat. Nope. No one ever talks about that. Excuse you, you... I don't know what you're called, but you're gonna get bombed. I didn't bomb him at all. Help. I don't want... No, you're not... We are not doing this. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. No one does. There we go. I took that turn awfully wide, but that's okay. We've got a relatively good sized lead, which is good news. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. There we go. We have just successfully won 2 cups. Oh, that's Charging Chuck. That's his name. I'll freely admit that I should have known that, but I didn't. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I love that I've spent the entire video talking not even about Mario Kart. I've spent the time talking about civilization. Yeah, that's hilarious. Anyway, I am going to call it. So thank you very much for watching. If this is content you want to see more of, leave the video a like, subscribe, join the Discord, leave a comment telling me like how you felt about this versus like regular Grand Prix. It'd be good. I mean, it probably won't matter because I'm pre-recording a whole bunch of these, but it'll be good to know if like something like this ever comes up in the future. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.